Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. God damn, it's cold.
Now, Ronald Isley was on the Breakfast Club a couple of months ago, and Charlamagne asked him about his relationship with his brother because there was rumors that they weren't seeing eye to eye on some things.
How are things now? Because I know one of your brothers was suing you over the Isley brother trademark.
Yeah, that's not really a problem. You know, it's hard for me to discuss it now, but that's not a problem whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's sad to say that his brother Rudolph has passed away. He died at the age of 84. He was one of the founding members of the Isley brothers, and that only leaves Ronald as the sole surviving member of the original Isley brothers, which was Ronald O'Kelly and Rudolph. Now, he also wrote their first hit, "Shout." You got it?
Calm your grandma down. Your grandma just lost it real quick. Your grandma just lost it real quick in the kitchen, didn't she? I hope those issues, were just business and not personal.
Well, the issue was the name. He said that, Ronald shouldn't have the name, but Ronald said that you're not in the group, you're not performing, so that's why, we use the name. But yesterday he left a statement that said, "There are no words to express my feelings and the love I have for my brother. Our family will miss him, but I know he's in a better place. So rest in peace to Rudolph Isley."
Yeah, that's why I said I hope those issues were just business and not personal, because it would suck to have unresolved personal issues with somebody that you love, and that's really, really close to you, but y'all might not have been on the best of personal terms when they pass. That's something you got to live with forever.
That's right.
I hope it was just business and not personal, but definitely sending healing energy to the good brother Ronald Isley.
Yeah. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith, she's on tour. Of course, she has a book.
She's on tour.
She's on tour. She has a book that's coming out.
She's on tour.
And she's been talking to pretty much everybody. Now, she was talking to Crystal Jordan at Rolling Out and just talking about her, how she felt about Tupac and their chemistry.
If there is such a thing as past lives, I definitely think Pac and I have traveled a few together, in various forms. So,
has there ever been a time that you regretted the decision that you made not to take it to that level with him and to keep it in the friendship space?
It just wasn't possible. There was no chemistry between us. I talk about it in the book.
It's just hard to believe. We see chemistry with the two of you guys. Even in the videos, you guys dance, and there seems to be so much chemistry. But from your perspective,
chemistry, it's that friendship, love chemistry.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay, Jada, we going to buy the book, all right? As a Pinkett Smith, Winfrey Knows Carter, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to buy the book. And I was looking at, I didn't see the clip yet, but I saw my good peoples at All the Smoke, salute to Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Make sure you listen to the All the Smoke podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. I saw they put out a clip that said Jada Pinkett Smith reveals that Tupac proposed to her while he was in jail. Can we get that clip too for later?
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you don't know, Jada and Tupac, they went to high school together in Baltimore. She also talked about, Baltimore and how she never wanted to be a drug dealer's girlfriend. So she talked about how drugs affected the area and her neighborhood. She said, "I wasn't trying to use drugs. I surely wasn't going to be the drug dealer's girlfriend, but I wanted money so that I could be independent. I wanted to take care of myself." So she talks about actually selling drugs. So that's in the book as well.
I'm going to buy the book. It's called Worthy. Okay, I actually cannot wait to read it. The press tour has worked this week. All right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also saw a headline that said Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she has actually never met Will Smith.
No, shut up, man. But we did. Will Smith was up here, and Charlamagne asked Will Smith about, everybody always talking about Tupac and Jada's relationship and how he felt about it. So this was Will Smith talking about it when he was here.
Ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Yeah. That was in the early days, and it was like, that was a big regret for me, too, because I could never open up to interact with Pac. They grew up together, and, they loved each other, but they never had that, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where now that was a possibility, and then Jada was with me. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince.
It's like y'all would have so much in common.
No, that's what Jada would say all the time. She was like, "I'm telling you, y'all are so similar. You will love him." And I just never, I couldn't handle it. I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he was Pac.
Right.
And I was deeply insecure, and just I wasn't man enough to handle that relationship.
Jesus Christ. Jada should just name this book All Eyes on Me, man.
Well, we do have the clip that you was talking about where Jada Pinkett was on All the Smoke.
lot of people might not know, but he proposed to you while he was in jail.
I talk about this in the book when I go to see him in Rikers, when I wrote about that in the book, and when I had to talk about it, speak my words for the audible version of the book. That was probably one of the more painful parts, seeing him there, the condition that he was in, and having to leave him there. And he was in bad shape. And so when he asked me to get married, he was at Rikers. And I knew at that time that he needed somebody to do time with him, which I was going to do anyway. He didn't have to marry me to do time.
Damn! Do we need to hear Will Smith's side of this? Will Smith just need to remake I Ain't Mad At You, man. You know what I'm saying? Just express all his feelings.
Or keep your head up.
About this city. Or keep your head up. You know what I mean? One of those two. No, I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody probably think he mad at Jada. Remember when Jamel Hill was here yesterday saying Will not a victim, and everybody probably think he mad at Jada right now. Just go ahead and let Joyner Lucas rewrite I Ain't Mad At You for Jada real quick, Will. I'll hit him up. Whatever you want to do,
hit him up. I think more hit him up. More hit him up. Go change his first and then hit him up.
Will, whatever you want to do, Will, we understand.
Jesus.
But
all right.
Guess what?
What?
I'm getting the book. I got to read this damn book. I have to read this book.
I got to hear it. I want to hear her speak it.
I like to read. I'm old school.
Could you imagine her speaking that though?
I mean, she gonna sound like she sounded in interviews.
I like that.
Damn. Dropping the clues bomb for Jada Pinkett Smith. Okay. I don't know why. I just feel like I need to drop a bomb for you. All right. You out here doing your thug this, okay?
She said, I ain't want to be a drug dealer's girlfriend, so I just sold it myself.
This has been one of those book runs that actually has worked. I want to read the book.
All right.
I'm probably going to read the book anyway, but I really want to read the book now.
Me too.
You ain't got no copies yet, Eddie?
Nope, not yet.
You got one?
How you got one copy? You keep it for yourself? Oh, next week. Oh, they send in the copies next week. All right. All right, when we come back, we got front page news. Tezlyn Figaro will be joining us, and then Joe Claire will be here, all right? You know, former Rap City host, also comedian. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.